Hi, Tumblr.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, the internets.
Internet.
So we're gonna break these up into multiple videos as usual. We're gonna start with questions that are not kinky from me.
To you.
To me, from my inbox.
They're not questions that you sent to yourself.
No,
As far as we know.
no. Also. Thank you, Vanna White.
Oh no,
Okay.
is that I Love Lucy? Sorry.
I think that was the I Love Lucy theme song.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched Wheel of Fortune. What is our first question?
If we had a 2-week vacation, would we want to be in Italy, Ireland, or Australia? We also discovered it's really hard to do an Australian accent when we're kind of drunk.
Australia. I can't. No.
Nope.
Ireland. I would like to go to Ireland. That would be my first choice. Because, as one might guess from my first name, that is where I have ancestors from. Are we tilted? Is that askew?
We might be. Does it matter?
I don't know. I don't want to make anybody seasick as they watch our video.
They would only be seasick if it was like rocking back and forth.
Anyway, what would you pick?
Of those three, probably Ireland as well. I want to go to Italy though someday too, because that would be fun.
I mean, yeah, like any of the three would be
All of them
fun.
would be awesome. I mean, if we're gonna go towards Australia area, we're going to New Zealand instead, because our friends just literally moved there and no longer live here. They're in New Zealand.
It's unfortunate.
It makes me sad.
Australia. No, see, yeah, I can't do it. I don't know if I can actually do an Australian accent to start with, but it's not one that I really try when I'm sober.
Yeah, I haven't watched enough Crocodile Dundee.
Go put another shrimp on the barbie. No, that's not even the right now.
Sea cockroaches!
That's what we call shrimp in England. We have a lot of stupid words. Oh, shrimp. It didn't sound like he was saying shrimp. What's our next question? A few questions for drunken answers. What do you want to make next, Morgan?
What do I want to make? Oh, these are from Dual Personality. The first one was an anonymous. This is from Dual. What do I want to make next? Well, since you asked me to make you some cosplay stuff, I probably should do that. I also need to work on corset for someone else, and the cape for your mother, and the corset pattern for Randy. So, I got a lot of things on my plate, and I should actually just make them.
Okay. I'm just going to step in here as you raise your glass just to block my face from the camera. I appreciate that. None of those are the answer to the question.
What do I want to make next?
What do you want to make next?
I don't know. I'm torn between making my, 18th century corset, stays, or making my gunny sack dress. Oh, there's also this tiny little, shrug thing that I've got pinned up on the mannequin that I gotta make. That'll take, 0.5 seconds.
It'll take, a second and a half. It's longer than 0.5
Alright, fine. I'll take, a second
Next
and a half.
question. What's your favorite ice cream?
I mean, I love American Dream. I also super love the Magnum, have you had the Magnum things with the shell? If you haven't, oh my god, and you crack the ice cream, and it's got the ice cream. It's so freaking good.
If you remember in the 90s how there was the magic shell stuff that you poured on the ice cream and it froze, and it seemed like it should be cooler than it was because it just gave you a little brittle shell of chocolate around the ice cream, and then sometimes you would accidentally put it in the fridge and it would freeze and it'd be terrible. Try the Magnum pints of ice cream because they have chocolate all around them, and you get to take a spoon and creme brulee break it. It's really great.
And you just squeeze it because it's also coated on the outside of, or
the
in the
whole
inside of the
thing
container.
is surrounded.
And so you crack it, and then you can break off chunks of it as you eat it. And their double dark chocolate one is super delicious, or their double chocolate, whatever it is. That one's super good.
All their
American
stuff is
Dream.
delicious.
And if I'm just buying a gallon of ice cream, then I usually just go for vanilla because then I can buy chocolate sauce and other things and put them on top.
That is okay.
What's yours?
My favorite ice cream. I like stuff with chocolate and peanut butter, or chocolate and salted caramel. My favorite ice cream is not ice cream because here's my question for you, internet. Why is ice cream a thing when frozen custard is so much better? Like, frozen custard is in all ways superior to ice cream, unless you can't eat eggs for some reason. Um, but it's. Did you put eggs in ice cream? I can't remember.
I think technically, no, I think that's literally the difference. Is
Okay.
But you looked it up the other week. It's because the yolk is in the custard.
Yeah, oh, because you got the yolk in the custard. But yeah, no, frozen custard ends up being like richer and creamier than ice cream, and
Yeah.
I don't understand why ice cream is the standard when frozen custard exists. Like, if you consider the difference between ice cream and soft serve, like, you take that gap, and like the other way around is custards up here.
Yeah,
It's really good.
it is.
Um,
So dancing in the living room, what's your go-to song? Do you dance in the living room?
I don't dance in the living room a lot.
Oh. Do you dance in another room?
I don't know. Like dancing is not my go-to form of expression. I am not a physical or kinesthetic, is that a word? Kinesthetic
I think.
person.
I don't know. Yeah.
I am much more verbal, I think. What's your go-to dancing in the living room song?
What is my go-to dancing in the living room song? I don't know. I mean, honestly, whatever.
Shake, 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 Sonora, shake the line. Work, 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 Sonora, work it all the time.
I mean, pretty much just anything that's on.
Yeah, no, like, that's the thing,
I don't know that there's like one that I would put on and dance in the living room to. Like, I'm not gonna put on what's the one from Risky Business?
I do not know. I know the song. I know the moment you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
but I
yeah.
cannot
Like,
tell
I'm
you
not
what song
like I'm
it
not
is.
gonna do that, and I'm not gonna do like I Think We're Alone Now, a la Umbrella Academy.
Aww.
But yeah, no, I feel like the things that I would probably end up dancing to would be like either random goth shit that I love. Like today when I was dyeing my hair, like a whole bunch, I put on a random playlist and it had a whole bunch of stuff that I was like, oh my god, I haven't heard this forever, and I was just like grooving along to it in the bathroom while I was dyeing my hair. Or like really poppy, crappy 80s stuff, you know, like
I think we're alone now.
no.
Duran Duran.
Maybe some Wham. Ooh,
Cyndi
music and
Lauper?
lyrics. Yes. No. No. Pop goes my heart.
Swung again, but then pop goes my heart.
Pop goes my heart.
Yeah, I can't remember most of the lyrics, but sorry.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. So this one was asked to me by Four Finger Knife Hand, other words Business Pumpkin, other words my boyfriend. Choose your girlfriend, Dana Scully, X-Files, Bedelia Demoyer. I'm very bad at saying that last name. Or Wendy from The Spy Who Dumped Me, all played by Gillian Anderson. That would be the through line. At first, when I didn't remember that her name was Wendy in The Spy Who Dumped Me, I thought that Kate McKinnon was the third choice. But in Spy Who Dumped Me, I should have remembered her name was Morgan because I was really excited about that.
Kate McKinnon, also a good choice for a girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, man, I mean, I think I gotta go with Scully. Because then I could also sleep with Mulder, maybe, too. Because if I went with Bedelia, then there's a good chance I'd get eaten. But it'd be by Hannibal Lecter, so that would be kind of awesome. And Wendy was just like a little thing in A Spy Who Dumped Me, and you know, she was a kick-ass boss, but there was also some questionableness of her, you know. No, I guess that was the other people's. Well, anyways, I watched Spy Who Dumped Me once. I don't remember much of it, so we're going with Scully. Yeah, Devin, do you have any thoughts? I mean, you haven't watched all of Hannibal.
I haven't watched a lot of Hannibal. I feel like the correct answer. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, do you want to date Scully as the mom from Sex Education?
No, like I wouldn't. Okay, first off, her name is Gillian Anderson, not Scully. I wouldn't necessarily want to date her in Sex Education because I do adore her, but also I don't know if I'm really. I don't know if I want to be in a situation where I am a father to a teenage boy. The correct answer to this, I believe, is that I would just want to date Gillian Anderson.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, yeah.
but like dating, like, I mean, yeah, of the three, I have not seen The Spy Who Dumped Me.
It's funny.
I keep meaning to watch it. It's on Hulu,
Yeah.
but I keep forgetting to watch it. And I have only seen some of Hannibal, but I feel like I need to acknowledge that I do not have the I don't have the aesthetic prowess to live in a universe designed by Brian Fuller.
Aww.
I mean, like I'm sure if I put the energy into it, I could do it, but I just don't. Like, I don't focus on that enough. So I would.
I mean, you could be like Ned and just wear all black all the time. That would make it easier.
No, like I can't carry that off like Lee Pace does though.
Oh.
Like, I mean.
We just give you caterpillar eyebrows.
But I mean, and if I was going to live in a Brian Fuller universe, I would definitely choose Pushing Daisies over Hannibal, because why wouldn't I? But yeah, no, Dana Scully would be my choice.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay, this is another anonymous one. Would we want a wraparound porch, second story balcony, or an elaborate back deck? And my answer is, why not all of them?
¿Por qué no los tres? If I was only allowed one of them, I mean, what would you choose if you're only allowed one?
The elaborate back deck, I think.
Elaborate back deck?
Yeah. For like entertaining and shit.
So,
I mean, like the gothic heroine part of me wants the second story balcony to like bust out of doors and like look out over, you know, the expanse. The practical entertaining part of me wants the back deck.
So like if we lived if our house backed onto the moors, then you would want the second story balcony. Maybe. The elaborate back deck. I would say the elaborate back deck, not necessarily having to look out across the moors, but even just if there was like a good forest back there, because then it would be nice to be able to go out and sit on that, I don't know, during circumstances, I don't know, when it's like raining or something, or just when it's a nice day out, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we have another question? Oh, you have a question. What was the inspiration for your new hair? BT Dubs, I love it, with, is that 3 exclamation points?
3 exclamation points.
From Anonymous. What was the inspiration for your new hair, Morgan?
Succulents.
Succulents.
And my 2 favorite colors too, because I love teal and I love like burgundy. This did turn out like a darker color than I was expecting, because it was a really bright red, but I'm glad I went with a really bright red, since the like washing out process I think toned it down. So but yeah, I kind of saw this like succulent inspired hair like 2 or 3 years ago, and I just kept thinking about it and kept thinking about it. And then when I was like, well, I want to dye my hair again, what colors do I have in my, like, random assortment of hair colors that is still existing in my... Like, I don't want to go buy more hair color right now. I mean, I could, but I was like, what do I got?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got teal. And I got red. So...
And it just looks awesome.
Yeah. I was so happy with it.
Alright.
Alright, that's it for now. Bye, Tumblr. There's like 2 more videos coming.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Internet.